just want to explain real quickly to you the appraisal process. So when you go to buy a new house, you would find the house, of course, that you want to buy. You would place an offer on it. You and the seller would agree on terms. So let's say that you want to keep the refrigerator, or you want to come down on the price. Whatever those terms are, you both agree upon. You both sign a contract, and then you're placed under contract. Usually the next day is when the appraisal is ordered, if you are getting a loan for the house. If you're paying for the house with cash, you don't have to have an appraisal. This is something that the lender requires if you're getting a loan. So don't worry about it if you're paying cash. You can still get an appraisal if you want that, but it is not required. So let's say that you are getting a loan. Your lender is going to require an appraisal. And usually how this works, so you go under contract. The next day usually is when the appraisal is ordered. And the loan officer will usually take care of ordering that. They have appraisers they like to use, or you can request a certain appraiser. And then the appraiser will go out, and usually the process takes about 3 weeks from the time you order it to the time he goes out to, he will do an evaluation and then get the report back. That's usually about a three week process. So when he goes out, he will do pretty much just a full scale evaluation of the house, trying to give the value of the house, the true value of the house. He will look at the tax record, he will look at the listing price, of course, he will look at the HVAC system, he will look at all the systems in the house, the age of the roof, and all those things, and put that in his report. And it's a great thing because it gives a true value of the house. And you're not shooting in the dark, when you go to buy, you're paying this much for the house and you don't really know if it's worth that. So it's a good thing that the lender requires. So that report will come back and it will be relayed to you, what the amount was. If it came under, let's say that you paid $350, or you were offering $350,000 for the house, and the appraisal came back at $340,000, $10,000 under. At that point, you have to decide, of course you will talk to your agent, and you'll have to decide, okay, do we want to reach out to the seller's agent, which of course I would recommend. Reach out to them and say, hey, it came under $10,000 under, what do you guys want to do? And sometimes they will just say, okay, we will agree on $340. Other times they say, well, we'll meet you guys in the middle. We'll pay $5,000 of it. Sometimes they may say, I'm sorry, we can't do anything. That's not usually likely because they've already waited the 3 weeks with you, and they don't want to have to do that again with another buyer. So usually they'll work with you on that. So once that gap is closed, whether it's by you coming up with the cash to fill that appraisal gap, or the seller meeting in the middle, whatever it may be, once that is satisfied, then you can move on to closing. Please feel free to reach out to me, to email me, call me, text me. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, message me with any questions that you have about real estate. I would love to answer those questions and to be a help to you.